Okay folks, I souvenired this from work, something that would have ended up in the bin, the recycle bin perhaps, something that's really kind of amusing in some funny way. See if we can make it look good. Okay, let's see how we go with this. It is a toilet roll wrapper, Dunny roll. This is it, Dunny roll, Livy. So I'll just show you up there like so. We'll just show you the main bit. We're interested mainly in that pattern there. So I'm going to have to fold it over a bit so I can put it in its position. So I'm sorry about the bad camera work. So I'm just going to somehow maneuver this nicely into position. Maybe leave the dock feeder open. Otherwise it's going to be transparent. Not transparent, but translucent. You're going to see the print on the other side, which we don't want. Yeah, that's come up looking quite a treat, actually. Wondering if I'm going to move it up a bit in the corner. Maybe make it even larger. Try that again. Yeah, they call it Livy toilet paper, or I call it Dunny roll. Going to maybe enlarge it down that way now. So I'm going to enlarge it a bit that way and more down that way. And that'll make a really nice piece, hopefully. So yeah, that's a better fit. It's starting to look good. Maybe a bit further along the... I do wonder maybe if I... still need to enlarge it a bit further on the horizontal. Maybe we could push it down or leave it like that. I'm going to enlarge it a little bit this way once again. Anyway, that's come up looking interesting. Still got to enlarge it a bit further. Or maybe we don't. Maybe it's going to be like that. Wondering how we're going to make this work. Livy, it's called Livy. Livy. Maybe we're going to move it down again, just a little bit. Just a little. Oh, it's this way. That's right. It's that way. That looks a bit better now with that there, but it looks like I've got too much on the horizontal. I do think maybe maybe move it down again just a little bit. And now we're just going to maybe enlarge a little bit less. We've moved it too far down. I've got this too far down now. We fucked it up, folks. We fucked it up. So I'm going to have to move it up a bit. We've moved it way too down. Too down and too much to the side. Yeah, that's starting to look better now, I do think, overall. Maybe move it a bit towards the horizontal. Hopefully we won't push it vertically. So I just nudged it horizontally. Maybe a bit less on the enlargement there and there. Or maybe that's the right one. Yeah, folks, I'm trying to get on the 6 o'clock news on Channel 9 because I'm trying to get in touch with a lost partner, and I'm also wanting to be recognised as an artist, a real artist who does use photocopiers as an art tool, and it's really proving to be difficult trying to get my work to go to air and have what I need to change my life from being a life dependent on Centrelink for my basic needs to having a living that's just so full of opportunity and excitement and having enough money to just enjoy life, to enjoy the finer things without being greedy, without being conceited, just trying to live a life that's just live it to the full. I've had a really hard life, folks. I got teased and bullied throughout my school life and much of my adult life. I I have to deal with disability and its limitations on my day-to-day living, and it's really quite difficult having to deal with these issues, folks, and feeling like you're a piece of shit, that you don't count in this world, you don't have a place, you don't have a reason or a rhyme as to why you're here and all that sort of shit. Really, it's difficult trying to... I'm going to leave it on that for some reason. For some reason, we're running with it. So I'm going to also do something different. We're going to go two colour. I'm going to go black and red. And I'm going to just take out some of that lightness. But I'm really missing my partner Luigi, and I need to get in touch as well, because I really need to marry him and put my past behind me. I made so many mistakes when I was young. And I just need the TV channels like Channel 9 to show me clemency. And I've tried the other TV channels and they haven't shown any interest. So I'm just concentrating on Channel 9 now, because I'm sure they've got the best resources out of all the TV channels here in Australia. And that's come up looking a nice treat. I know that they can make a difference. They're an extremely powerful TV channel, Channel 9. They're an extremely powerful channel, and if anyone can get the job done, it's them. I just have to somehow hope that they're going to be interested in my work, and I just feel like it's falling on deaf ears. I watch Channel 9 every night in the hope, well, I sort of feel like it's vain hope, to be honest, folks. I don't expect to see my stuff out there, as in I expect it, as in I want it there, but I don't expect it when reality bites and all the TV channels can do is put crime and other shitty types of news into the bulletin, and sports and criminals and house fires and car crashes and all that pedestrian sort of junk that doesn't have a use. In my books, I think it's a waste of fucking bulletin space, this shit. But I'm going to keep persisting, folks. I'm going to keep persisting. I have nothing to lose if I can just beat the clock and not get caught out with no money, because the cost of living has just gone up so exponentially, and I just can't afford to keep this campaign going much longer. So I have to fucking do what I can and be as resourceful as I can with what I've got, as a person on disability support. I don't want to be recognised for my disability, folks. I really get so annoyed when my disability makes itself known, and it just doesn't. Except I want people to know, I want to know what's wrong with me. I have got some undiagnosed disabilities, which can be a problem, and these caused a lot of problems at school. And what can I say, folks? I feel so exasperated with my life as it stands. And that's come up looking interesting. I think the green's a little bit too blended almost. It's a bit too dark. I don't know why green. But that's come up looking... I don't know if I like it, folks. I like the little bit in the middle. That's made it something. I think we can now call this Dunny can demo quits.